Every man carries a secret. It's a silent, daily question that touches on his energy, his confidence, and his very manhood. It's a question that lives in the shadow of shame, whispered in hushed tones, surrounded by more myths than medical fact. And for decades, the world of men's health has avoided it. We've allowed folklore and gym locker bravado to dictate the answer. We've allowed men to live in fear of draining their vitality, or in the false hope of limitless power. I know the question you're thinking. You ask it to yourself every morning. You wonder if that daily release, that simple, powerful act, is making you stronger, or secretly breaking you down. What really happens to your body, your brain, and your future if you ejaculate every single day? Stop listening to the gurus. Stop listening to the guilt. Today we are shattering the silence. I am Dr. Jennifer Gunter, a board-certified urologist, and for over 12 years, I have been the custodian of men's most vulnerable health questions. I have seen the fatigue, the performance anxiety, and the quiet desperation this topic creates. And in this video, I'm not going to give you a simple yes or no. I'm going to reveal the two sides of the hidden truth, the 5 unbelievable secrets of daily vitality, and the 5 hidden traps that could hijack your mind and destroy your performance. By the time the credits roll, you will be armed with the knowledge to take back control of your body, your energy, and your self-worth. This isn't just a consultation. This is a declaration of medical independence. But before we dive into the deep end, do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe, because on this channel, we don't skirt around the tough truths. We lean into them. Tell me in the comments, where are you watching from? The brotherhood of men seeking clarity spans the globe, and it starts right here. Now, let's address the biggest, most damaging lie. The idea that there is a universal rule. The truth is a paradox. For some men, a daily release is a non-negotiable pillar of their health. It is the bedrock of their peace. For others, it is a corrosive habit that slowly erodes their energy and dulls their desire. It is a deeply personal biological equation, dependent on your genetics, your stress level, and your life goals. It is not black or white. It is context. And today, we unlock your context. Let's begin with the revelation. Let's talk about the 5 secrets of daily vitality. These are the benefits that no one talks about, the physiological superpowers you activate when you listen to your body's need for release. Secret number 1, the neurochemical reset. Your brain's natural anti-anxiety shield. This isn't about fleeting pleasure. This is about chemistry. The moment of climax triggers a torrential release of the brain's most potent feel-good drugs. We're talking about endorphins, your body's natural painkillers, dissolving bottled-up tension. We're talking about a flood of oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which, even without a partner, soothes your nervous system and builds a foundation of inner trust. And crucially, we have the mood stabilizer, serotonin, which pulls you out of the anxious spiral. This daily flush is more than stress relief. It's a non-addictive, built-in mechanism to stabilize your mood, reduce anxiety, and cultivate a sense of grounded resilience. Think of it as hitting a biological reset button every 24 hours. The man who releases his tension daily is often the man who snaps less, sleeps better, and navigates his world with a cooler head. Secret number 2, the deepest sleep, the prolactin protocol. How many of you fight the racing thoughts? The endless mental to-do list that keeps you staring at the ceiling? The answer may be in your hormones. After orgasm, your body releases prolactin. This hormone is a physiological sedative. It promotes deep, restorative sleep. Combine prolactin with the systemic calm brought by the neurochemical cocktail, and you have the most powerful, natural sleep aid in the world. This isn't just falling asleep faster. This is about quality. Deep sleep is where the magic happens, where your muscles repair, your brain cleanses toxins, and your focus is sharpened for the next day's battle. A daily release isn't a distraction. For many, it is the catalyst for superior performance tomorrow. Secret number 3, vascular vitality, a mini workout for the engine room. We often forget that arousal is a full-body event, a surge of power. At the peak of excitement, Your blood vessels dilate, a process called vasodilation. Your heart rate accelerates. Blood flow ramps up everywhere. This is a mini cardiovascular workout. This improved circulation is the lifeblood of health. It delivers oxygen and nutrients to every cell. And here is the profound implication. A robust, responsive vascular system trained by the demands of arousal is a foundational piece of men's health that extends far beyond the bedroom. It boosts confidence by guaranteeing better quality erections and keeps your entire engine room responsive and strong. Secret number 4. The Cancer Shield. A proactive cleansing. This is not theory. This is the hard science from one of the longest-running studies in men's health. A landmark Harvard study, tracking over 30,000 men for 2 decades, found a stunning correlation. Men who ejaculated 21 times or more per month, roughly daily, had a significantly lower risk of prostate cancer. Why? The prevailing medical theory is elegant and simple. Ejaculation is a natural cleansing process. It flushes the prostate, removing old cellular matter, inflammatory agents, and chemical buildup that could, over time, increase cancer risk. Your sexual health isn't separate from your overall health. It is a profound, protective shield against one of men's biggest fears. Secret number 5. The Immunity Boost. IgA and the Warrior Within. Think of this as your biological bonus. Sexual arousal and orgasm have been shown to temporarily elevate levels of immunoglobulin A, IgA. IgA is the frontline defender, the rapid response team of your immune system, guarding the mucosal surfaces against invaders like viruses and bacteria. When you pair this subtle IgA boost with the proven stress reduction we already discussed and remember, chronic stress is an immune system killer. You are building a stronger, more resilient biological shield. This is not a substitute for proper nutrition or rest, but it is another profound reason why sexual well-being is inseparable from overall wellness. These 5 secrets are the truth that has been hidden from you. They reveal daily ejaculation not as a frivolous act, but as a powerful biological tool for peace, vitality, and physical defense. But, and this is the pivot point, this is the truth that separates the informed man from the destroyed man. These benefits come with a treacherous price. The very act that provides you with calm can, if mismanaged, become a source of shame, anxiety, and ultimate performance failure. For some, the daily release is not a path to freedom. It is a hidden trap. It can dull your most intense pleasures, destroy your connection with a partner, and turn you into a slave to compulsion. You must know the risks. You must understand the difference between a healthy habit and a crippling compulsion. The other side of this vital truth, the 5 critical drawbacks you are not prepared for, is what we must reveal next. If you leave now, you risk everything. The 5 benefits mean nothing if you fall victim to the 5 hidden traps. You need to know the price of excess. When you are ready for the dark side of this truth, I will continue. We have explored the 5 secrets of daily vitality, the undeniable physiological benefits of release. But now you must face the shadow. You must understand how this powerful tool can be turned against you. These are the 5 hidden traps of daily ejaculation. For the man who mistakes discipline for compulsion, these traps can shatter confidence and compromise future health. Trap 1. The slave to the urge. When choice becomes compulsion, this is the most insidious danger. There is a world of difference between choosing to release for intimacy or stress relief and being driven by an irresistible, intrusive urge. When ejaculation moves from a healthy, conscious habit to an urgent, distracting need that interferes with your work, your focus, or your connection with a partner, you are no longer the master. You are a slave to the urge. Biologically, this is an issue of the reward system being hijacked. Compulsive patterns rewire the brain, demanding the hit of dopamine regardless of the emotional cost. The result is a cycle of immediate relief followed by crushing guilt and shame. If you are asking yourself, am I choosing this, or is this choosing me? You are already standing at the edge of this trap. Freedom is lost when a tool becomes a tyrant. Trap Darker 2. the emotional crutch, masking the deeper wound. Life hits us all with stress, boredom, loneliness, and the dull ache of sadness. The release is a powerful, instant analgesic. But what happens when it becomes your only response to pain? You are using a physical act to mask an emotional wound. When ejaculation is the sole coping mechanism, it prevents you from building real, sustainable resilience. You become dependent on one chemical pathway for peace, blocking the paths to true healing. Vulnerability, difficult conversation, rigorous exercise, journaling, or therapy. The temporary relief stops you from confronting the source of the stress. Ejaculation is meant to be a tool in your wellness kit. It cannot be the entire kit. If you are using it to escape reality, the reality will eventually catch up, and the crash will be severe. Trap. For 3, the fertility failure, the quality versus quantity dilemma. For the man not trying to conceive, this is a non-issue. But if the goal is to start a family, daily ejaculation can become a biological sabotage. Listen closely. Sperm need time to replenish. The male body generally requires 48 to 72 hours to rebuild sperm to their optimal concentration and quality. Daily release drastically lowers the sperm concentration in the ejaculate. For couples facing fertility struggles, this one simple variable can be the difference between months of stress and the joy of conception. It's not about abstinence. It's about strategy. If you are trying to conceive, you must prioritize quality over quantity and strategically space out the act. Trap. 4. The dopamine dulling, reduced sensitivity, and lost desire. This is the cruelest irony. Too much of a good thing can lead to having less of it. Daily, repetitive, and often rushed release can blunt your reward system. Your brain is a masterful adapter. If you flood it with dopamine every day, it dampens the receptors to maintain balance. The result? Reduced sensitivity. The spark is lost. Spontaneous desire for your partner wanes. The feeling becomes flat or unmotivated. You are constantly seeking the peak, but your biological ceiling has been lowered. If you notice that it takes more stimulation, or a longer time, or that the experience is simply less intense than it used to be, you are experiencing dopamine habituation. The solution is often a deliberate, conscious short break, just a few days to let the receptors reset and restore the deep, electrifying spark of true desire. Trap number 5, the sprint conditioning, performance issues and anxiety. This trap is devastating to a man's confidence. If your daily release comes through quick, hurried, or purely goal-oriented stimulation, your nervous system is learning the wrong lesson. You are training your body for a sprint, not a marathon. Your body adapts to this release now sprint mode. Over time, this conditioning leads directly to premature ejaculation or crippling performance anxiety with a partner. You have inadvertently trained your body to finish the race too quickly, undermining your confidence and creating frustration for both people involved. The biological fix demands slowing down. It requires practicing edging, deep breath control, and mindful, unhurried stimulation. You must reteach your nervous system the rhythm of connection, not just the speed of release. The final truth: freedom through awareness. So, what is the bottom line? Daily ejaculation is not a moral issue. It is a biological equation. It is neither inherently good nor bad. The true measure of its health is found in 2 questions. Your why. Are you doing this for pleasure, for intimacy, for stress relief, or out of compulsion? Your effect. After the act, do you feel energized, confident, and rested? Or do you feel drained, flat, and guilty? The shame, the confusion, the fear you may have felt around this topic? You can drop it now. Sexual health is simply a part of human health. It does not make you weak or weird to ask these questions. It makes you wise. Your action plan for control track. Become a scientist of your own body. Track your energy levels, your mood, your libido, and your sleep after the act. Experiment. Try daily release for 2 weeks. Then, try spacing it out to every 2-3 days. See what truly leaves you feeling optimal, more focused, sharper, and more emotionally available. Balance. Sexual release should be one powerful tool in your comprehensive wellness kit. Alongside exercise, nutrition, and connection, never use it as an escape. Communicate. If you have a partner, this is not a secret to keep. Intimacy and honesty are the antidotes to compulsion and performance anxiety. The most empowering part of this truth is this: you have the power to adjust. Small changes, a short break, a shift in focus from speed to rhythm, a commitment to connection over escape can give you radical new levels of energy, confidence, and control. Your age is irrelevant. Whether you are 30, 50, or 70, your body is waiting for you to listen. Your health can improve, and your confidence can grow. I am Dr. Jennifer Gunter. Thank you for seeking the truth. Give this video a like, subscribe for more honest men's health content, and tell me in the comments what insight surprised you the most. Your body is worth understanding. Your vitality is worth fighting for. Take care of yourself. You deserve it.